Hi everyone, I'm Shelly from There's No Place Like Home at redheadmom8.wordpress.com. We are getting pretty far into June already, and if you have kids who are in school, chances are they may have already started their summer vacations or they're possibly coming up close to being summer vacation time. So, in that respect, I'm going to share some parenting advice with you today, and it's probably going to seem like the most counterintuitive advice you have ever heard. But hear me out on this. Um, it's pretty common as summer vacation time looms near to hear parents lamenting the fact that their kids are going to drive them crazy. They don't know what they're going to do with their kids, and their kids are going to be bored. And it's just, you hear this over and over again, that parents are like, "Oh no, summer vacation is coming. My kids are going to drive me crazy." And it's really a common thread with parents who have kids in school, because the fact of the matter is they're just not acclimated to having their kids at home. So, what usually ends up happening is a lot of these parents will decide to sign their kids up for everything under the sun to keep them occupied over the summer, kind of to keep them out of their hair and to keep their kids, happy. So, what they do is they sign their kids up for all kinds of summer camps and clubs and all kinds of sports programs, enrichment programs. And these are all great things. But I find that a lot of parents completely fill their kids' schedules to like overflowing with these sorts of things over the summer. So, the advice that I'm going to share with you today is going to sound pretty ironic, but it really is important that parents understand this. The way that you are going to learn to get used to having your kids around is to spend more time with them. I know it sounds, like I said, it sounds completely counterintuitive, and actually, I'll admit, the first time I ever heard that advice, my kids were in school, and I heard it, and I was like, that's so stupid. If they drive me crazy now, it will be even worse if I spend more time with them. But it's true. Because the fact of the matter is that if you send your kids away every time they're going to be home with you, you will never get used to them. And it's horrible to say that, but it's true. We really need to condition ourselves to having our kids around us all the time. When you buy a new pair of shoes, you don't, just wear them right away. You walk around in them around the house. Why? Because you want to get used to them. When your kids try a new type of food that they don't like, you tell them just to keep eating it because they might get used to it. Or how many times have your kids come up to you complaining about some new program that they were in, and you encourage them, that they should keep doing it because they'll get used to it. Yet we don't take our own advice. When it's time for our kids to be home with us, we do the complete opposite and basically run. We sign our kids up for all sorts of different activities to keep them out of the house because we're just simply not used to having them around. So really, what I am going to just really implore you to do today, if you do these sorts of things, because I used to do them when my kids were in school, homeschooling has really opened my eyes to the fact that it is true. The more time you spend with your kids, the more you actually enjoy it because you are used to it. So really, I highly suggest to take this time through the summer, spend some time with your kids. I know it can be tough, and I know it can seem like the easy thing to do to sign them up for everything, kind of to keep them out of your hair, but you will never have the relationship with your kids that you could have if you took the time to just, like I was talking about earlier, just to get used to being around them. So that's my encouragement for you today, and I really hope that it helps. Have a great day.